And we'll be watching wind speeds through tonight as well. I know they're critical when it comes to the fireworks, so hopefully they'll ease just in time. I do think they're going to be lighter than they are now, but they could be gusting right on that threshold of about 15 miles per hour. So it's possible we could at least have a delay. Tomorrow, though, is the pick day. I'm giving it a 9. I was very tempted to give tomorrow a 10 because we'll still be in the 80s and winds will be lighter as well. A Great Lake day tomorrow, and even in the valley, I don't think will be too bad. So far today, the high only 79 degrees. At least it feels really comfortable out there. The average for this time of year is 91. So a cold front did move through, and that's what's kicking up our winds. Winds are coming out of the west here and gusting near 30 miles per hour. So just a little bit lighter than they were yesterday, but it's not a huge difference. So make sure to stay fire aware. Dew point is still low. Humidity is low at 15%. So even though we don't have a red flag warning, still make sure to stay fire aware. Most of us right now are in the 80s, so Reno is a cool spot at 79, but 68 in South Tahoe, mid to upper 80s, and Fallon and Lovelock, and 85 in Winnemucca. So below average today. It feels comfortable outside. A lot of the showers and thunderstorms are up to our north here into Oregon and Idaho, Montana, and then also just a couple cells very close to the border into far northern Nevada, but most of us are dry here today. We have a second dose of the dry air behind the front. There also are a few showers and thunderstorms when you get closer to Elko and White Pine County, but most of us here are dry this afternoon. So we have a cold front that moved through, and then in the atmosphere in the upper levels we have an area of low pressure up toward north. Closer to that low, that's where we're seeing majority of the activity. Tomorrow, though, we'll still have some dry southwesterly flow, so a good amount of sunshine tomorrow, but not as much wind. So tomorrow again is the pick day. On Sunday we'll get hotter. We'll still have this dry southwesterly flow, and dry air does tend to heat up pretty quickly. So back up into the 90s here by Sunday, and winds will be light over the weekend. But as far as this evening, again, it's a very close call, and time for the fireworks will probably be right on that threshold. We could have a delay. Wind gusts at that time will be in the teens. Overnight, though, they'll really start to ease, and then tomorrow afternoon, not bad. They'll be lighter than today, but still the Washoe Zephyr will kick in by the late afternoon and gusting to about 20 miles per hour just for a few hours. And then on Sunday, the same bet. They'll be light throughout much of the day, and then in the afternoon, anywhere between about 10 to 20 miles per hour. Winds this evening, though, again, still be a little bit on the strong side, and then after dark, they'll start to ease. If we'll be able to see the fireworks or not is still a question mark at this point. Again, we'll be right on that cutoff. As far as in Ely, tomorrow high of 83 degrees, 81 in Austin, 90 in Hawthorne. So tomorrow's going to be a great day. Highs will be pretty seasonable for this time of year. We'll be in the mid to the upper 80s and 70s tomorrow around Lake Tahoe, but cold there tonight if you're camping. Overnight lows near freezing there. As far as in the Truckee Meadows tonight, though, right around 50 degrees for most of us. Up at Lake Tahoe tomorrow, high of 76, a good amount of sunshine and less wind. In Reno tomorrow, high of 87. Mostly sunny skies. It is going to be a nice day tomorrow. 93 though by Sunday, and a string of 90s here. So enjoy the cooler weather for now, because it is going to feel hotter or more like summer next week with highs into the 90s.
But a 9 on Angela's scale.
Right. I was very tempted to give it a 10.
What an endorsement. So
Yes.
get out tomorrow. Thank you so much, Angela.